Alright, welcome back everybody. We are back. PSGL F4, Season 25, Round 1 Bahrain. It's been about three weeks, I think, since we last had a race in F4. Hello, Kolesnik. Hello, Mong Brancer. Hey, V Field. Let me get the driver allocations out here. That's not what I wanted to do. Let's try that again. I'll be fine today, JP. You could next week if you want for Australia. I'll get you in the booth. What are we? F4? Yeah, F4. F4 allocations. Oh god, they've talked in here so much. There they are. In the Mercedes, we have TNR Steph and TNR Langfeld, the all Norwegian team in the Merc. In Ferrari, we have Cam and Coreboy. In Red Bull, we have Nano Bacon and NZL Cam, or whatever he wants to be called this week, since he has a new name like every other day. McLaren will be Lordy and Josh. I know Lordy is not here tonight. Renault, as usual, will be Frome, but this season, with Simmel dropping down to F5, it will be Sondre, TNR Zexer, will be his teammate. In the Alpha, two guys I used to race with a long time ago. Former teammate of mine, Roan, and his teammate, Speedy Suarez. Or is it? Most people know him as Paco. Racing Point will be TB and White Shadow. Or White Shadows. Forgot the Z on there. Toro will be Arbiz, who wants to be called Ross, so that would be Ross. And his teammate TTG Navy. In the Haas, we have Shoaib and oh god, Morzaman King, I think that's pronounced. I'll just call him King. And in the Williams, we have Three Gloves and Pythons. So very quick group of guys here. Let's see, I used to race against Cam, Suarez, Roan, Nano, Zexer, Cam. Race all those guys down in the F5/F6. Hey, Pythons. Very international grid we have here. Got a few from the UK. Got Hungary, Spain, USA, Netherlands, Norway. I think that's Pakistan. I want to say Scotland. It's like United Nations of F1. Oh, we already got 17 of the 20 drivers in. Let's see who else is here. Oh, none of the reserves are in yet. Hey, Cora Boy. Good luck to you as well, sir. Oh, wait, you're not racing, are you? Never mind. Oops. Oh. I hope everything's okay. When will Sanjay crash? On the formation lap. Alright, so 17 drivers to start the season. So Bahrain, I mean, it's gonna be a dry race. Unless some strange Cody's crap happens. Oh, what a surprise. It is dry. Alright. I love this track map. Finally get to use it for a full season now. Gonna go on the limb and say most people are gonna qualify on the mediums tonight. Since tire wear around here is pretty brutal. Unless your name is Juofin and you have the tire wear of a god. Alright. That's an alpha up ahead, it looks like. Maybe not. It looks like Cam K is the first one to be up ahead. I gotta remember to call him only Cam. He is wearing a white helmet tonight to honor a friend he lost overnight last night. So sorry to hear that, Cam. My inbox always open if you need to talk. And hopefully you do well to make your friend proud. Steph. Yeah, that's the corner I have the most trouble with. And Pythons is back. And first lap of the season for qualifying starts now. Looking pretty good so far. Hello, Connor. How you doing, sir? Oh, Cam is joining back. I never really realized how much elevation change there was at Bahrain. In the car, you just go around and it's like, yeah, used to it. Ooh. Purple sector for the first guy around the track. And Cam will come around the final corner. Runs every last bit of ERS out of there for a 129.4. I missed it. 3 gloves, 28.8. Ross, 30.6. Langfeld, 29.8. Around the final corner for TB. And he will do a 129.5. Going board with Sandre as he's starting a lap. Be Fromm's teammate in the Renault this season. Suarez and Nano Bacon. Almost identical laps there. Now White Shadows is out. That's an interesting spot to crash at. Oh, there's a Murkoff on that deadly right-hander. So Sandre goes third. It's weird seeing Josh in a McLaren. Every time I see him, he's in a Red Bull. Around the final corner for Josh. 132.4. Yeah, that's why I didn't quali Lewis. I was gonna go out on softs at the end to try to snipe it, and the best I could do is a 28.3, so I knew once I saw that I wasn't gonna get it. And Shoaib pits. 3 gloves is on an outlap. Where is he on the map? Okay. Suarez just racking up laps. Hey, it's a Jonas. Thank you, sir. Good luck racing. I think you're, well, you F3? So good luck tonight. Anybody on an actual lap? Well, Langfeld's about to start one. Oh wait, no, I'm on the wrong Merc. Josh to the line again. 129.3. Yeah, I probably could have finished top 8 if I got pole. I had decent pace. I wasn't, like, too far off. And I was pretty even with Shuho on the mediums when he was on the softs. So Langfall is starting a lap now. Can we get a good camera angle? Thank you. Looking good so far. As he heads toward the craziest corner of the track. Very nicely. Three gloves. On pole. 28-0. So yes, they will probably get into the 27s by the end of the session. $29.3 for Langfell. Morzaman is on the softs. That could be interesting. Maybe he's planning a two-stop. Alright, so here comes Morzaman. Hey, Mescless. Let's see what he does on the soft tires. I have a feeling he's going to abort the lap at the end. Because if anyone's going to do the softs, it's too early in the session to be running it. They're going to want to do it on their last run. And I think there will be one or two that will set a time on softs. Well, obviously, purple first sector. He will probably improve his time by 2 seconds. He's 1.5 seconds up as he heads into the last sector. So he's already on pole as it is right now, plus whatever he improves by. Ha 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 ha. Such a tease. Such a tease. Alright, so Froome will be starting a lap soon. So Froome went third. Could have sworn it said he was on an out lap. Alright, so we'll go on board with 3 gloves. Well, he's down 2/10 on his time. Yellow in sector 3 is the other Williams slowing down to start a lap, and it's aborted from 3 gloves. So Pythons will start a lap now. Looking good so far from Pythons. Purple first sector. Two minutes remaining in qualifying, so everybody's going to be entering the track now. Another purple sector for Pythons. Okay. So he goes purple, purple, and it misses by 3/10. Something tells me that the game was not adding up correctly there. Purple sector for TB. Ross gets pulled momentarily, and then 3 gloves beats him by a 1/100th. There's a purple sector again for TB. Let's see if it's accurate this time. Nano Bacon is retired. He will start on fresh tires outside the top 10. And he retired on track. That's not good, Nano. 27.9. There's your pole. TB. Can anybody beat it? Go on board with Shoaib as he is on the softs. Actually, so is Morza. Morza, sorry. Morza, man. I'll get it right eventually. To everybody pointing into the pits. Sundre, 27.6. So here comes your pull right here. Moore's a man on the softs. No? Wow. 28-0. There you go. Shoaib, 27.555. Suarez out of fuel. Josh out of fuel. Or no, he's not out of fuel, he's just going slow. At 27.9. So you would have been fourth. And if I'm not mistaken, is Cam. But at least you get to watch everybody pile into turn one and probably plow into each other. So you start on fresh tires and you get to have a laugh while you're back there. And Josh, if you retire the car tonight, we could start the race. Thank you. All right. I get more experience for commentating than I do in the race. So Shoaib on pole on the softs with a 127.5. Sundre in second, Roan in third, TB in fourth, Three Gloves in fifth, Ross in sixth, Cam in seventh. Moore's a man on eighth on the softs. That might not go too well for him. Steph in ninth, Frome in 10th, and then starting on fresh tires, we will have Josh, Pythons, Langfield, Suarez, Nano Bacon, Cam, and White Shadows. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought you were Cam. It looks awfully familiar, an American starting in the last row. Every race I do, that's me. Oh, damn, I lost the bet. No rain in the race. Do. 10 seconds until the season officially starts for F4. Formation lap is up. Let's take a look at what tires we're starting on. So, Frome, Josh, Langfeld, Suarez, and White Shadow starting on the mediums outside the top 10. And then Pythons, Nano Bacon, and Cam will start on the hards. Start on those hards, get the fastest tire at the end of the race. Not bad strategy at all. Although, I don't know if it's because we had a safety car one corner into the race on Thursday, but it took quite a while for those hards to get dialed in. So interesting, of the top 7 drivers, there are 7 different cars. 8 different cars in the top 10. This is a much better formation lap than we had on Thursday, where the leader took us around at 10 miles an hour. And it took us about 4 minutes to do the formation lap. Sundry's 8/10 away from pole. Are you sure it's not more? Because Shoaib's on pole. Well, we'll find out who's on his account when he spins in the first lap. Alright, here we go. The moment we've been waiting for 3 weeks. Season 25. Round 1. F4. Bahrain. Can we get a camera angle for the front? Thank you. 5 red lights. And away we go. Langfeld jumps to start. And that's not how he wants to start the race at a track he absolutely hates. Oh, there's a spin. Oh, who's the Red Bull? Cam. And safety car. Well, at least they made it further than we did on Thursday. They went 3 corners instead of 1. Some of these guys need to slow down because you got to cover that delta until the safety car. Yep. A death already. And it wasn't a slow death, at least. That would be our PSGL GT Sport commentator that has DNF'd. I don't know, I think the Red Bull was looking for Australia. So, are the guys that started on softs going to take advantage of the safety car and pit to something else other than softs? Morza, man, will. And I know a couple guys will have to change their wings because when that... Oh, and Suarez now has damage, but he's in the pits. When TB spun, a couple guys drove into him, so you know they need a wing change. I really wish they would bring back where you could look behind when you're on board with the car while commentating. It was such a good feature when there was a battle, you could look behind to see where the guy was for, like, overtakings. The safety car just brake checked Sandra. Actually, if those two guys just caught up a little bit more, we would have been going back green this lap, but it will be next lap we'll go back green. Yeah, it's going to be fun in the stewards office, and then all the people are going to be arguing over the damn incident instead of only putting the links down like they're supposed to, because nobody knows how to read or understand. Oh, who's in the pits now? Suarez. Oh, Suarez serving his drive-through? Or a stop-go? Alright, so Suarez serves his penalty. Hopefully he catches up, because I'm pretty sure they're going back to racing this time no matter what. Sure. I'll send you an invite. Hopefully that's the PSN. Yeah, that's the right one. Safety car in this lap. Yes, to Jonas, Sundry's leading. He started second, and the guy who was on pole was on the softs. And here we go, back to green. Pythons with a run on Frome. Great camera angle.
Hello, hello.
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 And Pythons gets to move down. Yeah, I saw someone swerve into you, or you guys came together in the middle, and I saw you go off the track.
Long story short, I got a good start. Then I was around the outside of turn 1. Literally the tightest line you can get round turn 1, and somehow I still get pushed off track. So it's like, yeah. Yeah, it's annoying, but I ain't gonna complain about it. It's only race 1.
Yeah. Long season.
Well, it's only 10 races this season, isn't it?
You know what I mean.
It's actually quite short compared to others.
Well, with the point systems we use, that bunches everything together.
Yeah, because it's only 16 points for a win, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
So, it's not too bad.
Everyone's still pretty close
Seems
here.
really slow pace.
Oh my god. And there goes your teammate.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Suarez is in the wall.
Yeah, he's the one that hit him, I believe.
Well, 2 Red Bulls will be in the stewards trap.
Yep.
Oh, safety car again.
2 safety cars and 5 laps. Jesus.
Both for Red Bulls in the wall.
And Suarez into the pits again. First.
Oh, God. Suarez had a 5-second penalty as well, if I believe.
Yeah. He hit somebody under a safety car.
My teammate. So that's quite ironic.
That's his 3rd pit stop around lap 5.
I mean, fair enough. No, I believe it was actually TB that he kind of we got locked together, but he didn't try and move out the way. He just carried on going, and I ended up having to cut the track. And then when I came back on, he hit me again, and I went into the wall. So yeah, it's not the best, but oh well. Who do you reckon's the quickest like out of the runners now?
The quickest? Oh,
Yeah,
I don't know. They're all pretty even, kind of.
I expected Throne to be a little higher up. Oh, Arbiz has spun.
Oh boy.
Yeah, he did that. You know the right-hander way if you hit the curb, it's kind of impossible to save it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he grabbed that. He almost caught it, but it followed it up. Streams on. He almost caught it, but he just went. Like he stopped, and I feel like he just gave up. Yeah, but he's gone from like what 8th or so to 13th in about one corner under the safety car.
Well, perfect time to pit. Since he fell back there, might as well throw fresh tires on.
Yeah, fair.
I'm surprised Shoaib hasn't pit. Those softs are going to be pretty useless.
To be fair, I was surprised when I first saw the Hasses on the soft tires in the first place. I was like, why are you on the... Because, I didn't get beat by one of the Hass in qualifying, and I was like, alright, he's going to be on the mediums. And then I saw him on the softs, and I was like, okay.
Yeah.
No, but, one.
The Morza man did a lap on the softs, but pulled into the pits before he did his actual soft lap.
Oh. Oh, yeah, because of the safety car, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, does that mean he's still, does it class as he's using the soft tyres if he hasn't completed the lap on them?
Not sure. I don't even question the game anymore because half the stuff that happens don't make sense. So.
Oh yeah, fair enough. I mean, to say you can tap the wall and the right, left wheel will come off if you hit the right.
It's like a couple
Right,
seasons ago at Singapore. I hit the wall
Yeah.
head on at 20 miles an hour. My tire fell off, but not the wing. I'm like, I hit it head on.
Was this last season or the season before last season?
The season before.
Oh, I won Singapore. Hey. Nah, Singapore's one of them tracks where if you don't keep concentration, you're dead.
Oh,
Safe
for
cars
sure.
in though.
Yes, it is. Let's see. Who should we go on board with for the restart?
Rowan. I reckon Rowan, because Rowan's going to be all over him.
Sounds good. And
He's leaving it late.
Oh, Cam.
Oh, Cam's got a 5-second penalty. Yeah, the track limits are really like strict when you're under the safety car.
Yeah, you touch the curb at all, and it will give you the 5
Oh,
second.
TB, what the hell is he doing?
I don't know, but he damaged your own. It looks like.
Who did you get? Shut up. I went on board with him because he got past Shoal, and then next minute I know I'm on board with Frome, and Frome is in P3, and the rest are in the escape road. To be fair, Rowan's got right wing damage, but he's still getting past Frome.
Yeah, Rowan's used to driving with damage, so he always has a broken wing.
I mean, when you pull it like that makes a lot of sense, but in theory, I should be able to drive like wheels if that's the case. Oh yeah, Rowan's really struggling now, isn't he now?
Yep.
Oh,
TV's off track.
TB's pushed out, yeah.
Oh boy. Who's gonna hit that curb? Nobody.
All of them. Rowan's pushed off track again.
And two guys just got by pythons.
Or was TB turning in a little bit on him? It's really close to be fair. Oh. Almost
Or,
3 wide for that corner. See, Rowan just don't give up.
nope. He was
Oh,
my
3 wide.
teammate a few seasons ago.
Yep, 3 wide for turn 1.
Oh boy. What? That
Still,
didn't end as
still
bad.
side by side, he gets past. I say he's gone from P7 to P5 in the space of a corner, to be fair to him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well.
I feel like Rowan needs to pit, because he's just losing time massively.
Yeah. With everybody bunched together, he's just gonna be stuck.
Yeah, he'll just keep falling further and further back, because if he...
Oh, and there goes Steph.
Uh,
He saved it.
well, yeah, but he shouldn't have been in that position anyway, he just got a bit of a shunt.
True.
Really close, to be fair.
Yeah.
There's like... It feels like a 2-horse race at the front now, because you've got like a 2-second gap to throw. But
Well,
Scholl's actually keeping his soft tires intact, to be fair to him.
well, TB at the front here, we have a 11-car train, so...
TB at the front's never a good thing. Never a good thing, there you go. I have to admit, though, he's probably one of the worst drivers to race against. No. Steph's getting past Rowan.
Yeah.
Again. He's not the worst racer to race against because he's dirt wet, he is a bit. But it's purely because his defence is really harsh. Like, he won't let you pass unless he's off track, kind of thing.
Oh, Rowan speeds into the pits. Oh, Lord.
To be fair, he would have lost more than that in 1 lap, to be fair, if he stayed out. Let's be honest.
True. Plus, he's going to have to make
Langfell's
another
actually
stop
really
anyway.
far back, to be fair. I don't know why Langfell's fell. Oh, Speedy Suarez is off.
That's nothing new there.
He was my teammate for the start of last season in F1. He is quite quick, but he normally takes a bit of time to get used to like the cars and get into a rhythm. So I reckon. Oh, someone's gone straight off.
Is that Josh?
Josh.
Yeah. Oh, and he just joins right in front of Cam.
Oh, he's come on track in front of Suarez as well. Josh is out.
Josh, what the hell are you doing, dude? You don't just join the track.
That was just a bit of a mess, wasn't he?
Yeah. He just joined right in front of Cam. It's like, hello?
Oh, he joins in front of Cam, gets hit by Cam, and then joins straight in front of Suarez, but luckily he was ghosted, so Suarez went through him.
Surprised that's not our safety car.
To be fair, I wouldn't be surprised if one came out for someone tapping the wall. There's a marble on the track we need to get a safety car. Frome's actually beginning to reel in Scholl. I reckon his tyres are just done now.
Yeah.
He got no further than I thought he would, to be honest.
Yeah.
But he's going to lose, like, what, 20 seconds-ish in the pits, but he could have just pit in the safe car.
Oh, to be fair, instead of doing a 2-stop, he could just pit for the hards now and make it to the end. So he did that.
Quite a good move up the inside, to be fair. Ooh, shadows all over the place coming out of the corner.
Yeah, he lost the back end when he put the throttle down.
Yeah, almost hit a Sebastian Vettel. We got Steph all over, I don't know how you say his name, I say Finch. Someone else says another thing.
Yeah, that's Pythons.
Oh, is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Oh, Pythons, there you go then. Yeah, Steph might have a run on him, not this corner because he's too far back, but on the main straight he should be in for a shout.
That is true. You have the DRS.
The people that have pit for hards, they've kind of threw themselves a bit of a kick in the leg, if you know what that means. By if another safety car comes out now, I don't think the meet. Oh, wow! Shadow almost gets really. You get really much air. Oh, he's getting a lot of oversteer. That's what I was trying to say.
And there's Shoei pitting for the Hertz. No surprise there. He could go to the end.
Yeah, what I was trying to say is if the people that pit for hards, if they haven't picked harder in their tyre compound selection, they can't pick for another set of hards, and I don't think the mediums will make it to the end. If a safety car was to come out.
Yeah, the mediums one could do what, 14 laps, maybe 15, something like that.
15 if you're very good at tyres.
Or I know you remember racing against him when we were all together down in F5, F6, whatever the hell it was called then. But
Yeah.
Juho could do 19 laps on the mediums here for some reason.
Oh yeah, he was really good at tyre styling, but it's kind of like driver specific, because if you're like constantly pushing, Shadow, is he gonna get him?
Around the outside, oh, he's gonna put himself in.
Careful of this curve coming up as well, because his car is everywhere. But yeah, as I was saying, it's kind of driver specific, because if you've got a really like high downforce car, your tyres are going to be shot by the end of 12 laps, 13 laps on the medium. Because you're just going to be burning. Oh, Shadow Drown. He's going to collect. Oh,
he got stuff.
Pipeline's almost got collected there.
Steph's
no, they did hit him. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting. He got damage.
Yeah, Steph lost his right wing.
Yeah, Frome's in as well. Steph's gone on to mediums. So unless he's listening to this and proving us wrong, then he might have to pit again. Oh, Suarez. You can pick. They're touching.
Oh, and Cam spawn.
Oh, mad, he's actually done a battle.
Oh, he's in the car, so yeah.
He's done a proper Vettel, to be fair to him. That's actually quite funny. I saw him going round, I was like, oh. What, yeah, if he loses his wing on this next straight, then fair. Like, fair.
Straight under his car.
You just see his car shoot up into the air. I'd be in awe, that would be incredible. Not for him, but for us it would be amazing.
Yeah.
Alright, so after taking me out and my teammate being killed and him absolutely sending it into turn 1, PB has found himself up to P2 and he's actually pitting. Okay, I changed my mind, he's not in P2 anymore. To be fair, he got quite lucky after his incidents though to be up that high.
Oh, white shadows, holy Jesus.
Ooh.
Or no, sorry, pythons.
Oh.
Pythons, my bad.
Shadows
Pythons
as well,
to
he's
lead.
just everywhere, isn't he? Oh yeah, but he's swerving quite a bit.
He made a move down the inside of turn 1 when it looked like there was no room. He just made his own room and made the move stick.
Danny Rick-esque. It's quite clear that this is going to be a season where anyone could win a race because of how you saw how close it was in quali. Like, I think the top 5 were covered by what, 7 tenths, 5 tenths,
Something like that. Yeah.
It was ridiculous. Because I was in 7th and I was only what, 6, 7 tenths off pole, and it was quite ridiculous. Because you go into something like, I don't know, F6 or the old F7, you'd have a massive field spread because you'd have some really quick guys and then you'd have some like guys that are just in there because they're not the best.
Yeah.
So it'd be like like, I don't know, a 1.5 second gap between pole and last. So it'd be.
That's why I don't qualify.
Yeah.
So the gap, so the gap's not as big.
Oh, is that how we're gonna play it? Okay.
Actually, I qualified last season at Austria. I qualified 11th or 12th, and I was only 6 tenths off pole. So.
Fair enough. Oh yeah, it just proves how close it can be, but then because you'd have you in like, what did you say, about 11th?
Yeah.
But you'd have a massive drop off at say 14th or 15th.
Yeah.
But in this, it was like 1st to 17th was only what, 1.1, 1.2 seconds. So it is a really close grid in F4, and I didn't really expect it when I signed up.
Which is going to make races like Austria and Monza tougher.
Oh, Austria, especially to race, is going to be horrible. Because
Yep.
Austria, if you're in the lead, you have so much pressure to keep that lead, and
Yep.
you've just got to do everything you can. Because you're not going to have enough time to save the RS. Let's be honest.
Nope.
Because you'll get to sector 2 and you'll be like, oh, I've got 3 cars around my outside.
And then there's 3 DRS sections, so it's like you're sitting duck.
Oh, is there 3? Oh, there's 3, aren't there? Oh, God.
Yeah, the main straight, turn 1, and the hairpin.
Austria in the wet's really fun, though. If it rains. It's really fun. Because that kind of separates the field itself, and then you've got, like, individual races. Rather than a massive train, because in the wet you can't stick behind someone for more than, what, 5 laps? Because you'll just be off.
Yeah. Got a 3-car battle for 9th.
Yep. Langfeld found himself back into the 10th then after his massive gap that he had at the start. Are you going to send it? Oh, I would have sent it. Steph sets the fastest lap. We've got a massive run on Rowan. Oh, Rowan's around wide. Keep an eye on Steph, he's going to get Rowan here.
Yep. Softer and fresher tires, so that easy move there.
Yep. Well, to be fair though, it's easier said than done to get past someone like Rowan.
True.
Because although, yes, he is on slower tyres, he's a very good driver. So, I mean, you can't just expect to breeze past them. It's like going against someone like Ash Best in a Williams in FP and thinking you can breeze past them. It's not going to happen. I suffered that on Tuesday and it just didn't happen. Here's a mega fight for P8 though, isn't it? It's like 4 cars?
Yep. And they're all catching Cam too, so it might be a 5-car battle soon.
Oh god. We were talking about Austria, this might as well be Austria at this rate.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've caught Cam. Oh no.
Oh, and Python's got by for the lead again.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but P2's gonna have DRS. Oh my, he sent it. Fair play to Python for leaving in the room there. He could have easily just turned in and went, nah, mate. Wise head there, though. Bit of a lunge, I have to say.
Yeah. Here comes the early lunge into a double left-hander.
Oh no, don't do that. No, it's...
Okay.
You're lucky not to run wide there anyway, and if you're sending one up the inside, it's just kind of a piss off kind of thing.
Yeah.
You're either you're gonna whack them off, or they're gonna go off scared. And you're lucky if they go off scared, otherwise you're both out of the race. He does have a lot more confidence though, doesn't he? In the braking zones.
Yeah.
Oh, but people think like commentating on these kind of races is boring. But I commentate on the GT Sport races. I had to do Nürburgring.
Oh yeah, how'd that go?
That took ages. That took really long. And the stream died. Oh, they've hit. Oh. Ah, he's gonna have a mega run on him here though.
Here comes a lunge. Oh.
He's not leaving the gap, is he? Oh, he's run wide.
And that's how you defend. you make him make the mistake.
Oh yeah, he pushed him that tight to the corner that he was never going to make it.
And
To be fair, he was hunting for a gap that just wasn't there, wasn't he?
That's true.
Oh, Cam's actually pit.
Yep. He'll be okay to the end.
Yep. PB's pulled away from that 4-car battle that was, so it's only a 3-car battle now. Frome looks like the one in the best position.
I don't know, don't forget Sundre's technically the net leader.
Well...
Sexer, wherever you know him by.
I don't know about both, it's fine. No, but, you're saying that, but... I
mean, these guys up front will have those fast tires.
Yeah, but in theory, Morse could go to the very end. So could Arbiz and Free Gloves, and even Suarez. They could all go to the end. Yes, their tyres would be absolutely destroyed, but they don't have to pit, if you know what I mean by that.
Yeah.
Like, they've made their pit stop, apart from... don't know why he says name, you know how to say his name. I don't know how to.
Which one? Pythons?
P1, yeah, there you go, Pythons.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like the snake.
Yeah, I think he's the only one that has to pit in this race.
Let's see. Yeah, he's the only one that hasn't. But to be fair, P2 will have to because he pit on lap 1. No way in hell the Hards are going to go 28 laps.
Well, you say that, but...
Well, Juho will do it, but no, not him.
Well, I've got mediums 30 laps before.
Oh,
not on this track, I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah.
I have got... we've got a 3-second time penalty. But yeah, you'd be surprised at how long they can go if you manage them right. Because I know there's a drop-off and then there is a massive drop-off, but they don't explode, so if the other guys behind you are struggling a little bit on fuel or something, if the other guys are struggling on fuel or ERS and they're having to save, your tyres ain't going to make too much of a difference, to be honest.
That's true.
As long as they ain't popped, they're drivable. That's the way I see it. Oh, hello. Free Gloves has tapped Jarvis.
3 gloves into P3. But
3 gloves into 3.
with how much Morrison man was battling there, that's got to put a lot of strain on his tires too, though.
Especially with how late he was braking.
Yep.
Because he was braking late, but he wasn't making any moves. So if he had clean air, then yeah, okay, fair enough. But the fact, Cam's retired. But if he was stuck behind him like he was, his tyres, he's gonna have massive understeer and oversteer anyway, purely because of that, yeah.
Yeah.
So his rear tyres are gonna be all over the place. I think it's the left rear on this track that just goes after what? 10 laps on a soft, about 15 on mediums, and about 20 on hard.
Yeah,
it just destroys itself.
That is correct. My left rear was the one that was getting the highest percentage all race.
Yeah, that makes no sense, but it's true. He's actually going into the pits.
Yeah, I knew he would.
I would have just stayed out and tried it, because he's going to come out in around about P10, P11. I reckon it was just worth staying out, because you're not going to fall that far down.
Well, it's going to make it exciting for us, though, because he's going to bully his way past people.
Well, yeah, so is Pythons. Wait, you say bully? The way he was overtaking Pythons, he probably will bully them.
I was watching him early in the race. He was just pushing people off track to pass him, and there's his penalty.
Yeah, I've been watching White Shadows. Like, whenever I seem to see him, he always loses the back end at least once every lap. His setup must be really oversteering, because it's ridiculous how much he's losing the back end.
Well, he's also hitting every curb too, so that's not going to help.
Like, there's taking the apex and then there's taking the curb with it. Yep. I wonder if he's just pelting the throttle too much and then lifting off when he realises he's messed up.
Yeah, you can see it's
coming out of like the really slow corners, isn't it? He just loses it.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate this corner coming up though, because if you go one slight bit wide, you're losing about 3/10 on that exit curve, and it's really annoying.
Oh.
Oh, White Shadow's lucky he didn't spin then after flipping that curb.
Yeah.
Bloody
No.
hell.
No kidding.
If it was anybody else, they'd probably be in that barrier.
I would have been upside down.
I'd have been in Austria.
At least you get there before everybody else do a couple extra laps of practice.
Oh, is that the next race?
Australia's next, yeah.
Oh, wow. Australia's a really good race, isn't it? Right.
Yep.
Oh, hello. Hello. He's got it.
Yep.
Oh, that's a bit wide.
He got it. Yeah, when Big C made the calendar, he wanted to put Australia the same weekend as the actual Australia race. So.
Oh yeah, that's just Big C though, he's special, I mean.
Makes sense though.
I'm gonna get told off for that. Chrome's making his way up the field. He's got Langfell in front of him, but Langfell's tyres are on 16. You said Moores would have to pit. Okay, he pit, but Free Gloves tyres are about the same as when he pit now. So
yeah.
Free Gloves might have to pit as well.
I'll say in 3 laps, 3 Gloves will pit for softs.
You reckon?
Yeah.
If I was in Free Gloves position, I would just brave it and stay out. Because what's he got to lose? He's got a whole pit stop, which should take him about P10-ish. Or he could stay in first and just fight for a podium. Oh, what's happened?
Russ had a spin, that long right-hander.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's really hard. Did he hit the wall? Or?
I don't know. When I switched over to him, he reset the track.
No,
so.
he hasn't. You're allowed to reset the track.
I don't think so, but yeah.
See, the thing is, if you are, I'm going to be really annoyed because I've never thought to do it. And I've been off the track, miles into the gravel trap, and tried to drive onto the track normally. And I've lost at least 20 seconds by doing it. And if you can just reset the track, that's a bit of a cheat.
It also puts you in the middle of the track for other people to run you over, though, so...
See, the only backup you have of that is you do ghost for the first 3 seconds.
That's true.
But it is still dangerous, because if you're driving around the corner in, like, Monza, if you're driving around the second Lesmo, and they're just on the start of that straight, you're going to have to slam on your brakes. And it's a really fast corner as well.
From gets by Langfell into 4th.
That's not surprising, considering his tyres.
Yep. And...
Scholl's actually... Oh, wow. Langfell's going to have to pit as well then if Free Gloves pits. I'll just check the penalties. Free Gloves has 2.
Sanjay, I don't think has any.
I'm just checking now. He froze on me. No, he doesn't have any. Fair play. TB has 5 seconds and whatever's pending from my incident.
And Josh's incident, and your teammate's incident.
Yeah. And that turn 1 incident where he just sent it up the inside. Frome's got none. Langfell's got a none. He had a drive-through at the start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was that excited to start the season.
I think he was the first one into the pits. I was the first one out. That's an achievement. I retired this time last season as well. Yeah, but this was like at least 10 laps earlier than last season, so.
Oh, here
yeah,
comes...
it's not the best start to the season. Oh.
Here comes Sanjay to crush Three Gloves' dreams.
He's a sitting duck.
Yeah.
Less Free Gloves wants to do some car extending, I don't think he's going to be able to do that.
Yeah, I wouldn't even defend that. Just let him go and
He's going
save
to
your
defend
tires.
it. Bloody hell, he's ran well wide, though.
Yep.
3 gloves is finding the hat.
3
Get
gloves.
the joke, you get the joke.
3 gloves needed 3 feet to stop that car.
To be fair, he needed 3 feet, a brick in a house.
Well, it's
He's not
funny.
going to stop that.
His
He
name
needs
on
to fresh that tires.
his name on PlayStation is 3 gloves, but his name on Discord is 3 socks.
That's not allowed. That's offensive. Pick one.
I think next week he might be 3
saying
boots.
PlayStation top and their Discord's the bottom. What are you dissing the Discord for? Discord's done nothing. Python's is catching show. I'm probably saying his name wrong, but that's what I'm gonna call him. Show.
I think it's
yeah.
Shoaib.
Yeah, it is. It's something like that, but I can't say it. So I just called him Shoal. I would be surprised though if 3 gloves doesn't get a puncture. If he doesn't pit, he's very lucky if he doesn't get a puncture.
So Python should be making a move here. Yeah, he's not even defending it. Not even defending it.
Defending it would just blow his tires even more.
Yeah.
So it was quite wise to stay put. Oh yeah, Langfell's pit for Sauce. Who's got fastest lap? Python's actually has fastest lap.
Oh, he does? Ah.
Yep. A 130.4. Sandra has a 130.5. I would say it's close, but it's not. It's almost a full 10th.
Funny story from Thursday. We
go on.
I pit for my mediums at the end, and I'm going around everything on low to start to do the fast lap. As soon as I get onto the front stretch to start my lap, the VSC comes out. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Oh no! On the last lap?
No, there was like 8 laps to go, but it would have been my only chance to do a fast lap, and the VSC comes out.
Oh, did you not get the fastest lap?
No, not even close.
I would have just. What position was you at the time?
I was 12th.
Oh, you should have pit for Sauce.
Well,
kill away from someone.
I was gonna. The guy in 10th pit. I don't know why. And Juho was 11th, and I was 12th. And we were right there behind him, so that guy pit, and I'm like, well, if he's pitting, if I get close enough to Juho, if he has penalties, maybe I could get 10th still, so I stayed out.
Did he have penalties?
No. I finished 2 seconds behind him.
Oh.
Python's got by firm.
Oh, fair enough. Was he on like 19 lap hards?
Juho was... He was on softs at the end there.
Oh. No wonder he finished in the second round. I would love the softs to be a little more durable.
Yeah.
Purely because of the grip. It feels so much better than the mediums and hards.
There's only a couple of tracks they're good at.
For about... yeah, they're really good at Monaco. Really good at Singapore.
Canada?
That's about it. Oh no, Canada. Well, no, because anything's bad at Canada, because you've got that chicane on the Wall of Champions. If you got no chance if you're on like any tire. I can never do that corner right. TB's actually on the back of 3 gloves now.
2.5 laps to go. Or a little more than 2.5.
Well, yeah. Anyone, see, if anyone doesn't watch Formula 1 and then comes to one of the Formula 1 streams and we're sat here on lap 27 going, oh, there's 3 laps to go, they're going to be like, mate, you're stupid.
Yeah.
Back in the day, like 2012 and 2013, I was still like new to the whole of F1 kind of thing. I've been watching it since 2009, but I could never get used to the fact that it says there's 29 laps, but there's 30 laps.
Yeah.
And I was like, because remember when it had the graphic where it used to pop up saying 5 laps remaining?
Yeah.
It'd do that on 26 out of 30, and I'd be sat there like, are you stupid? And then I'd realise, and I'm like, oh, okay. And then it'd get to the next race, and I completely forget again. And then you have the formation lap, so it's another lap.
Good old formation lap.
Yep. And then you'd have someone parking in the middle of the grid, forgetting where they are. Physical. And then you'd be like, oh, yeah, TV's going by the way.
Yep,
Oh, it's Destiny. 3 gloves is going to finish. Finish? Where? 3 gloves will finish P3.
Maybe.
Unless he goes into a wall, I can't see Python's getting in 4 seconds in 2 laps.
Well, if 3 gloves gets a puncture, then obviously he's not going to finish 3rd.
Well, you see, but if he does the big... Oh, sector 1.
White Shadows. Lost the back end again.
Oh, yeah. Well, to be fair, he had that coming from how bad his car setup is. Seen it all race, that he's just losing the back end. I wonder if it's because of his ABS, because I feel like he's the only one I've actually seen locking up.
Maybe. This is a rough track for it, too. Oh, God, through the gravel.
Yeah. Oh. Is that him again?
Yeah, he was driving through the gravel.
See that gravel trap on the left? It reminds me of the Mario Kart track.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that where you have the boost and you go off and then it'd give you nothing? Yeah, that's exactly what this gravel trap does.
Final lap.
Oh, you heard about the Bahrain being behind closed doors? Like, no one's allowed to go to the actual track apart from the drivers and teams.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shocked me, that did.
That's a lot of refunds they gotta give back.
Well, that's a lot of money lost. Forget about refunds. They're losing, what, millions of pounds from it?
Yeah.
Horrific. Do you reckon they'll just turn off the lights and go, alright, you can have the pitch black race? We need to save money.
That might be the only way Williams will win.
Ferrari just stick headlights on the front of their car and get the only win of the season. How were Ferrari so quick in Bahrain? They had headlights. Oh. Interesting. Oh, Pythons is going to be tantalisingly close to P2. Shadows it out. Go on, bring out safety car.
Now you've retired in the pits.
Oh. I don't think it can bring a safety car anyway, I'm gonna have to look.
Nope.
It can, that's stupid. Oh. Yellow flags are gone.
I think in the last 3 laps it doesn't come out, it will be a VSC if
actually,
anything.
Pythons might get 3 gloves there.
Here comes Sundre. With no fuel and no battery. Wins. TB will be
Fair play.
second. 3 gloves.
3 gloves, that's penalties actually. Pythons is third.
Frome third.
Frome's third.
Wait, when does Frome ever pass anybody on penalties? He always gets the most penalties.
He always has 50 seconds worth of penalties.
Yeah. And look how much Shoei beat Pythons by.
Oh, wow. See, whenever that's me, I'm always losing by that much. Nah, fair play though. Frome actually kept it clean for once. I mean, benefit from it.
A track he kept saying that he's bad at. It's funny how every time that happens, he gets a podium. Funny.
Do you want to keep saying he's good at tracks so I can actually beat him? Well, I'll make it past turn 1 next race, but...
So I'm going to make a bold prediction here. I'm going to say Renault is leading the constructors.
I'm gonna say Renault are being fined for using an automatic brake bias. Sundre gets all his points taken away from him. Frome gets demoted to F5, and Will winning.
All right, so the final rundown of F4 from Bahrain, if it loads up. There it is. Sundre's your winner. With TB in second before Stort's reports. Frome in third, Shoaib in fourth, Pythons in fifth, Three Gloves in sixth, who lost 3 positions from his penalties. Morzaman in
gloves, now it's
seventh,
4 feet.
Steph in 8th, Rowan in 9th, and Ross will round out the top 10 with the final points. Alright, so now you gotta be good, because TB's coming in for the podium interview.
Oh, God, nah, he's gonna... Oh.
Alright, so Sundre, TB, and Frome. And of course, Sundre is labeled as offline, because why not? I'm not sure. Every time he makes the podium, I don't do interviews because I have to work that night. What are the numbers after his name? 0. Oh, 230. All right. Yeah, I don't think he ever added me as a friend, so there he is. And Frome. That always happens. How?
87% tire wear.
87.
Wow. Yeah. He pitted for sauce, didn't he, on like 20, and they must have just been shite.
Oh, this guy. Nice.
Looks like the others who just don't want to come.
Well, Frome will come. I don't know if TB will. Because every time he makes a podium, I never do interviews anyway.
Oh, there we are.
Well, both the Renault boys are here. Make sure you guys...
Always is.
Alright, well, we'll start with Sandre, the Mong who commentates over me in F6. Too bad I never get on the podium for him to interview ever, so this is different.
We had you in last week, pre-race.
True. But pre-race interviews don't count. They're for the losers. But so no penalties tonight and no bottle, so you might have to change your nickname for 1 week. So take us through your race. How did it feel?
Well, for me, it was nerve-wracking. First PSGL race on no ABS, and I knew I could get quali together, which I did get together. But my race pace was not looking good before today, so I was skeptical, but I managed to get through the race without much trouble. I don't think I've gone without a race without a penalty in probably years. And yeah, in the race, there was 2 safety car restarts, which I didn't look forward to any of them, but I managed to get a good getaway on both. Then at the end, I almost bottled it, Matt. I did. when I caught up to Suarez, I was at his rear, then locked my rears in the second to last corner and almost spun around. So, like, that could have gone more worse, but in the end it was controlled at the end, and very happy with it. And of course my teammate too.
Yay.
Yeah. We'll get to your teammate in a second because I got a question for him. But
God.
yeah, you know what it's gonna be too. But does Cam have any questions for Sandra?
Purely because I've been waiting to ask this for a while. Do you think you're a bit too quick for F4?
Not really. This is one of my strongest tracks. So I knew that I could get it together on this track, but you'll see next week when we get to Australia that it's gonna be a lot of up and down with me. That is not gonna be pretty.
No, I'll tell you the reason I asked you that. Remember in F7 when I won one race and you had to go at me for being too quick?
Oh yeah.
Yep. Karma. If you win next race, you're going to F2.
Don't worry,
Well,
if it looks like he's going to beat me halfway through the season, I'm not losing to a teammate, I'll move him up.
I can guarantee you that I will not even be close to a podium next week.
I'll keep you word for that. Someone clip this.
And it will be like that in a few other tracks too. It's gonna be quite a lot up and down.
Right, well,
Yeah, well, good drive, mate.
Yeah, congratulations. And we'll move to Frome. So, from passing people on the grid, from zero, I repeat, 0 penalties.
Yeah. Oh yes, it was me racing as well.
Are you sure?
Because you didn't think it was. That's twice.
What glitch did you use for the penalties then? Tell us.
Yeah, I saw you lag out, didn't you?
Frome gets disqualified for leaving the session and rejoining.
But all jokes aside, well done with the no penalties today. How did your race go? You were in traffic quite a bit.
Yeah, pretty good really. Because I was just saying to Sondra, like Bahrain and France, I'm pretty awful at really. So I thought the same. Like my qualifying's just same as last season. I can't get a lap in. I'm just terrible in quali. But as soon as the race comes around, I seem to have decent pace. So yeah, I got caught behind when I pitted. I think some guys pitted under the first safety car and took the hards a long way. So I had pretty high wings, so I was just stuck behind them until I had to just be patient and wait for the tyres to go off a bit really. So I were in last for a while, so I thought it was going to be a pretty awful race, but I just picked people off one at a time, and then a few people pitted. So yeah, just kind of the penalties as well, and then. Yeah, decent start really, because like I say, I'm not a big fan of Bahrain, so looking forward to the rest of the season.
See what I mean, Cam? I told you he hates this track.
Well, when we get to Austria, if you come last because of your penalties, then you'll be exposed.
I got asked the other half of the Mong brand. I was once in a race with Praga, and I got disqualified. I think it was Mexico. I had like 30 seconds of pen, and it were only about 10-20 laps into the race. So, yeah, today was pretty good.
That too.
Hey, you also had that FP race at Canada you got disqualified from too.
Oh, yeah. There's probably been a few.
But anyway, that should wrap up this week, as TB didn't come for podium interviews and most likely won't end up on a podium after Stores reports. But
yep.
yeah. So thank you all for tuning in. Don't forget to end the week right with F2 and F1 tomorrow from Bahrain before we head over to Australia for next week. Doing Australia and PSGL the same week as real life Australia, so should be entertaining. So thanks to Cam for joining me after his incident, and congratulations to the podium drivers. And we will see you all next Sunday. So everyone take care and stay safe, and see you soon.